Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I am hungover. um, hello. How are you? Freaking rolled out of bed late, hungover. Look at that. As soon as I sat down, I said spy puts. Boom! 3 red candles. Oh, just too damn good. Look at this. Even if I'm hungover, it doesn't matter. Mr. Corey Watkins. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone had a good little holiday. Oh, man. I am banged up. What I say? Spy Puts, how you doing? How you doing? Too easy. Too easy. We got everything green again. So Intel was having a really good day. Look at LAC back above 4.5, right? What'd I say? That's why I said when it was at freaking 4.5, right? It's an advantage. It's sub 5. They're beating it up. You know, scoop up some shares. Boom, back up to 5.5. That's 25% move almost. Think about that. Spy puts for the win. Oh, I'm too damn good at this shit. Gold, silver, oil. Oh, look at the SPY. I got into NVIDIA puts. All right, awesome, awesome. Hope that works out for you. Hey, Lou, what's up, buddy? Good morning, good morning. SPY puts working out. Hold on, let me get my button here.
That was easy.
Roll out of bed, 11 a.m., hungover. Nails the call as soon as I sit down at the PC. I really don't think you could get better. Well, if I don't throw up, it'd be better. Oh man. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I hope everyone got themselves a full tummy. Got to see some friends, some family, hopefully. Yeah, they keep posting this Black Friday thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it. See how I feel. When you see my face, hope it gives you how. Hope it gives you how. DraftKings. Like I said, it took a while for them to finally let it bottom out, but That's why, I mean, we were all in agreement pretty much when we saw it down at like 26, 25. Another one, you're up, what, 30% if you bought that dip now. Oh, man. Oh, my God. You want to talk about funny stories, man? Go all the way to my sister's house. My brother-in-law, I don't know. I mean, you know, I guess he's a nice guy, he means well, but a couple of years ago, they tried to fry a turkey. And, hey, what's up, Slick? A couple of years ago, they tried to fry a turkey. And it was like over fried, right? Thing came out like charred, you know? It was like turkey jerky almost. Then they wanted to do it again this year. So, alright, fine, fry the turkey, alright. Pulled this thing out. This thing was charred up, but still raw. Hey, Killian, good morning. So after frying the turkey, we then had to bake the turkey. So of course, I'm sitting there like, the hell was the point of all this? It's always something. Oh, Ember Party. Damn, my bad. I'm sitting here patting myself on the back with my spy put. Look at Ambot back to 255. What did I tell you? I mean, what did I tell you? You fry turkeys all the time, comes out well. Yeah, well, apparently, Schmucko over there, he's like, oh, I got the stuff. I haven't used it or tested it in whatever, 3 years since the last time we did it with you guys. So apparently, there was some sort of issue with, like, the valve or something. You couldn't, you couldn't control how powerful the flame was. So, it was either on or off. And listen, again, nice guy. He set it all up, I give him A for effort. But not to be a schmuck, you probably should have tested that equipment before you bought a freaking 19-pound turkey and got everybody excited. Yeah, so Mbot popped up and it's coming down here, wedging. So that's going to come back up to the lines. Check some of these lines. Oh my goodness. Check some of these lines. Yep, look at that. What'd I say? What'd I say, huh? We were down here. I said if we get up, we get above resistance. And then we're just going to keep climbing. And look at that. We had a nice 20% day. And now, boom. Obviously, we were up more, but still a very nice day. Still above trend line. Again, this was our resistance. Popped up clean above that. So we should be here. That's why I said we should go back to 3. We should go back to like 3.5. Oil temp should be around 325, 350. Yeah, all right, Lou. I'll call you in freaking 363 days, all right? This fucking guy. SLV Rage, and yes, I see that. Gold, silver, oil, all of it. All of it. You're in slow motion. I don't even know how. I don't even know how I saw. Oh my goodness. My head is killing me. My head is killing me, and I rolled out of bed an hour and a half late and nailed the call immediately. Lucio! Oh, buddy Lucio. What's up, baby? How we doing? Hope you had a good holiday. Oh, man. Wow, look at all these people talking without stars next to their name. Wow. You like hymns at this level? I don't remember. Oh, make me do shit, bro. Look, it's back up to 40. What happened? Ah, damn it. See what I mean? People ask me, right? People ask me about stocks. I tell them what to do. And then they ask me about stocks. I don't. What are we doing here? Damn it, Corey. Oh. Look at that. See, there were people in the Discord who were saying, oh, I like hymns at 50, 60. I think I'm going to buy some. I said, wait for a better price. Look at that. Almost saved you 50%. Almost saved you 50%. Haven't been following the lives. Yeah, no, I'm beating you up a little bit. I don't remember when it was, but it was like a month ago. People were talking about hymns, and I said, watch this line. It'll break the line, and you can get it probably for sub 40 in the 30s. Obviously, you missed that bottom, and now it raged over 20% and is back above the moving average. I still say, yeah, you could probably get it for cheaper. I'd personally try to get it maybe like 36.5 or lower. Obviously 30 would be beautiful. And that's all I have to say about that. What's truly amazing is, historically, on one of the quietest freaking weeks in market history, apparently the market was raging Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and now today, Friday also. Which again makes me ask the question, who is doing all this buying? Still think they might pull the rug next week. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, man. This is why I say, again, if we're sitting here saying, oh, the market might pull back and it keeps climbing a little bit, of course you can, start to beat yourself up and say, oh, I should have bought, calls on the SPY. I knew it, blah, blah, blah. But I'm telling you, man, you don't lose what you don't put in the middle. And exactly as Corey said, man, that in my opinion, they're trying to lull you into like that little sense of security. And then the hammer's going to drop. We were practically all in agreement when markets did become volatile. 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. We were all in agreement that this was long overdue. This is what the market needed. This is what we were waiting for. And what happened? Once again, it lasted like a couple of days, and then they started pumping the damn market again. So I'm telling you, it might seem like, I'm seeing a little bit of parade go by. In my opinion, better safe than sorry. Right? Stay disciplined with your positions. Be smart about it. Keep some cash on hand. I still say they drop the markets. And I have a feeling, again, if we're not going to have like a full sell off period, I mean, whatever, I guess we'll take what we can get. But even if we have like a big drop or a rocky week or two in December, I think it's coming. I really do think it's coming. Those freaking 3 days or whatever we had just wasn't enough. And again, if they're planning to pump the market the beginning of next year, then they may have to dip it before they pump it. Wow, it is freezing outside. I'm gonna put like a whole exhaust fan system in here. I got like a little fan going out the window. It's not enough. It is not enough. Whoop. When you see my face, hope it gives you hell. Hope it gives you hell. Wow, we got what does that say? We got like 15 people in here. Oh, I guess all the other freaking YouTubers must be hungover, huh? So am I, but I still rolled out of bed, showed up, jumped on live, and nailed a spy put. I'd say I'm too damn good, but that's a given already. That's a given. Yes, good call, Killian. Everybody, I need you to drop kick the like button for me, please. Algorithm, algorithm, algorithm. We love the algorithm. See, what we're trying to do now is appease the algorithms so that when AI takes over the world, it'll go through its history, its database, and it'll say, oh, okay, these people, they supported the algorithm. We're going to let them slide. Oh, I can't wait for the AI revolution. Seen some big red. Oh, man. Yeah, I just hope everyone had a good holiday and everyone's doing all right. We know, win, lose, or draw, money isn't made or lost, it's simply transferred. S&P is going back down, in my opinion. No turkey fires. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. See my face, hope it gives you hell. My goodness. Everything is green. Let's go back and look at MBOT again. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Right when they lose faith. Oh, explain MBOT to me like he's fucking somebody. Huh? And now, kaboom! Beat the shit out of SMCI last couple of weeks. Bro, SMCI, they can't help themselves with SMCI, man. They can't help themselves. Just remember, every other tech company that is coming out with, like, wish-wash earnings, but is talking about demand, they all go up, right? Just remember that. They all go up. What a joke. Sold MBOT at the peak, 25% up. Oh! Jose, can you see? Good job, brother. Well done. Well done, and congratulations. 25%. That's a freaking return right there, real quick. Bang, bang. Again, people, if they're lucky, as I said, maybe 10, 15% for the year. They make 25% in one position in here. Bang, bang. Use that money to buy 35 SMCI March 16th. Oh, wow. That should turn out very well, in my opinion. Very nice, my friend. Very nice. That's why I know MBOT kept dropping, and it was hanging out at the low twos, and then it dipped a couple of cents sub two, and people were like, "Oh, what's going on? What's going on?" And that's why I kept saying, in my opinion, the freaking thing is on sale, and when a stock goes down, you should view it as an opportunity. Some of you took advantage. I know some of you may not have had cash on hand, I understand, but you notice it keeps working out the way we say. Hello, hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. Yeah, it sounds like everyone did. Thank you, Marcel. We appreciate it. You drink eggnog. I have regular eggnog, and then yeah, someone actually bought me a bottle of spiked eggnog, I guess. I don't know. I didn't even try it yet. Regular eggnog is pretty good, though, in my opinion. It's almost like liquid ice cream. Look at this. I'm still on Steam. Freaking amateur hour. Oh my god. Your graph still chilling. What up? Look at that Hamilton Insurance. Look at that. Nobody draws trend lines anymore, old man. Right to the fucking trend line. New highs recently, almost $28 a share. HG Hamilton Insurance. First brought to you here a couple of months after the company went public and started to climb, and we saw the numbers increasing nicely. And you can see now this is going to be yet another position that is going to yield over 100% return. I used to talk about some symbols constantly. I would always remind people, oh, I still like this one. Don't forget about this one. Again, I'm not trying to beat you up, but I can't do it for you. There's only so much I can do. I'm really trying, though. Look at this Coke. My goodness. My goodness. Like I said, everyone said they were waiting for that split. Stock was $100. Now it's 162. How's our shipbuilding company doing? Oh, baby. You know, once again, I tell them what to do. And only a select few listen. HII originally brought you on the channel $215. Stock is now $314 after hitting a recent high of $330, showing you roughly a 50% return since my video. And you get paid a dividend, so you're up over 50%. Too damn good. Why does it taste so sweet? Uh-huh. What the hell is this stock doing up, bro? Yeah, see. I mean, again, could retest this trend line. I don't know. In my opinion, I'd say Rivian puts. Yep. This one's going to start coming back. RMTI. Baby, it's cold outside. Woo, look at that SB. Look at that SB. Yep. You got some people who get bored when a stock doesn't immediately pop. And then when it finally works out, oh, I should have bought that one. Mm-hmm. Alright. Now that barely moved, but alright. No, you don't put coffee in vodka? Come on, huh? I mean, vodka and coffee? Whatever the hell. That's a terrible combination. You damn South Americans, man. You're animals. I'm putting vodka in the coffee. Mbot. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. Whiskey and coffee, Irish cream, yes? Yes, you could put the whiskey in the coffee. Again, I'm Italian, so in coffee it used to be Sambuca. Put a little buca in there. That's how the Italians drink it. I don't even think I would want to try vodka in my coffee. But, to each their own. Oh man, I feel like I got hit by a truck. Isn't an espresso martini made with vodka? I don't know. Yeah, but isn't that like a preference with martini? Can't you get it like made with vodka or like made with gin? I don't know. I'm not that much of an alcoholic, so. You see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. It's all about the ba 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 ba. Oh, I didn't click on it. I clicked on the X. Oh, baby. Black coffee, no sugar, pour vodka, tastes good. You're an animal. Oh, you're the man, bro. I fucking love you guys too, man. Right? And just remember, right? I was talking about silver back here, and I was saying, man, yo, I'm telling you guys, the silver rally is coming. What a freaking breakout. So even if you got in late, right? Look at this. Even if you got in late, I mean, you're up almost 100% on silver. On silver. We're not talking about, oh, Lord, this quantum computing stock. No, no, no. Silver. Almost 100%. It's insane. It's insane. And that's why, again, the whole time back here, I know it was boring. It wasn't everyone's cup of tea, but that's why I kept saying silver not only could see the run, but it's a good hedge play. I mean, there were multiple positives about silver. And we turned out absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. SPY back to high of day. That's because stocks only go up. Let me see. Let me see. I actually think it looks like it's ready to break back down. See, if I had money, I'd consider put. I don't have any money though. Let me actually check my account. That. About that, huh? Buy a freaking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're going for it. We're going for it. Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get it? Did we get it? Oh, this shit takes too long to load, man. Oh, that should have been a fill. Hey. All right. So, uh, okay. Okay. H graph almost 208. I'm about 238. Dope, dope. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh yeah, CXW. How's that doing? Oh yeah. Whew. What did I tell you, huh? What did I tell you? And just remember, there's two types of people. When we dropped down to 16, there were people who were crying. When we dropped down to 16, there were people who were buying. That's what separates the men from the boys. Silver is now up 5%, above $56 an ounce. Moo moo. You know what you can do? You can move along. How about that? Just remember, everybody, market closes in less than an hour. We close at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Intel was having a day. Can't keep a good man down. That's what I always say. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, Vince. Hello, my friend. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. See my face. Hope it gives you hell. Hope it gives you hell. Want to buy a spy put here, but afraid to. Well, you know what they say, scared money makes no money. Like I said, all the crackhead shit you've done in the past, you're afraid to buy a spy put here. You are hilarious, sir. You are hilarious. Just buy a call then, bro. It's okay. It's alright. I ain't gonna get upset. And just remember, when it doesn't work out, you could always have Captain Hindsight tell you what you did wrong. Black Friday. Anybody buying anything for, like Christmas or anything? We doing any shopping today? Ouch, shit. Up. Up. Hold on, let me check my account, see if I'm rich. No, not yet. No shopping. You doing anything after that? Nah, I'm just chilling. I need a monitor. Uh, actually might have an extra monitor in the basement if you want. If we really have to do it that way. However, I don't want to. So let me know. Oh yeah, we making the money. We making the money. I want this open. Wow, it really won't even let me freaking open this. we serious? Oh, never mind, I got it. Never mind. Up, there's our famous Lou throwing out just random symbols. What are you doing, brother? What are you doing? Up, here we go. Here we go. Don't call it a comeback. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dee. These are the breaks. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Yeah, see, I don't want to be too greedy, but if we could drop it like a couple 100 points, that'd be sweet. That would be sweet. And there's your drop. Let's go. More. More. In the midnight hour, babe. More, more, more. We're a rebel, yeah. More, more, more. Ow. In the midnight hour, babe. More, more, more. We're the rebel, yeah. Oh. Well, I'm letting the ads through and it's still telling me to turn off my ad blocker. These people are crazy. La 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 la. Yep. Spark 'em if you got 'em. In the midnight hour, babe. More, more, more. We're a rebel, yeah. More, more, more. Ow. In the midnight hour, babe. More, more, more. We're the rebel, yeah. Oh, they don't make them like that anymore. What is this? Op, 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 op. Looking for a big rejection. Boo. Boo. Look at Silver still going. Holy shit. That is wild, man. I just wish you guys had someone who like knew what they were talking about and told you about Silver. Oh wait, you did. Oh, I'm just too damn good. Um, okay. I mean, people just pop in and type a symbol. Like, at least say hello, bro. Huh? Wish me happy Thanksgiving, even though it was yesterday. Huh? I tell you, people have no respect. People have no manners. That's what it is. People have no manners anymore. S&P back to support. S&P below support. In the midnight hour, babe. More, more, more. We're a rebel, yeah. More, more, more. This break might be massive. I don't know. They haven't let markets be real all week, though. And there's your sign. La 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 la. Drop it like it's hot. 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 Man, I love this shit. HGraph 209, MBot 239. Live quote. Hey, Mad Tate, what's going on? Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good one. Yum yum turkey day. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, MBot on the move. Like I was saying before, man, when a stock is quiet, everyone bitches, everyone wants an explanation. Everyone, oh, should I sell now? What's going on? And then when it runs, they all say the same thing. Oh, I knew I should have bought more when it was down. All day, baby. All day. When it's quiet and dropping and the thesis is still strong, you add. That's it. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Fantastic. Very happy to hear you added a little bit more. Very good. Very good. And that's what I mean. You just repeated again what I used to say all the time, right? I used to say it all the time. If we look at a stock, whatever, Intel, at right now at $40, right? We look at it, we come to the conclusion, I could get to like 50, right? Then it's a buy, right? Then technically it's a buy. Now, if the stock drops 10% to 37, is it bad? Yeah, well, of course. You know, were we a little early? Yeah, possibly. But as we always used to say, if we liked it at 40, we should like it even more at 37. So I'm very glad. I'm very glad you saw what was going on. I'm glad you added to the position. Didn't get the lows, but around 205, I bought like a bastard. Yeah, no, that was I'm telling you, man. That's why I kept saying. You guys saw me keep saying it in the Discord and on the streams. Every time people were like, what's going on with MBOT? I kept saying, like, in my opinion, man, low twos, you know, now they brought the stock sub 2. Like, that's an opportunity, man. This thing is on sale. I mean, we literally just got a bunch of good news. Volume came in, right? Everyone's buying and holding the stock now, hoping for, you know, big orders to come in the future. So we had a stock that was almost at $5, and they just brought it back down to like 180. And that's why I say, man, you know, I know what I know. I do my little research. I do my own little kind of thing. Some people might agree with it. Some people might not agree with it. But the success rate speaks for itself. And again, if we had a stock that we liked at 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, and now it's at 183, yeah, it is an opportunity. Oh, baby. Oprah has showed up, ladies and gentlemen, gifting out the membership. You get a membership. You get a membership. You get a membership. Every stock is bad. Every once in a while they act good. Yeah, it feels that way sometimes, right? That should count for CNXC at the moment. Oh, yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one. We will keep an eye on that one. Look at this guy. How about that silver call? What do you say, Jess? Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Wow, look at these people got all these memberships, huh? Uh-huh. Surprising how that happened, huh? Silver continuing to run. 5.5% now, above 56.25 an ounce. What? I laugh about all of it, honestly. I laugh about all of it. It's setting up to go higher. It's setting up to go even higher. This thing's a fucking animal. Laughed at me when I told him in February that silver would hit 50 this year. Still not right about gold at 5K. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure it's coming. And that's the same thing. It was the same thing on this channel too, do you remember? Because we were seeing these overinflated pumps, especially in the tech sector, right? So even when you brought silver to someone's attention, they even if they saw the writing on the wall, it wasn't as advantageous at the time as opposed to just buying, like a Palantir or whatever the heck was trending. And what did I tell you? It's the hedge. It's going to be the late day rally. And as everything started to get rocky, that's when silver started to climb, found its footing at the next leg, and then started to run up and hit these highs. Back from frickin' whatever, 10, 20 years ago, whatever it's been. Posted silver chart, short-term 59 target. Awesome. Awesome. It's going to 100. It's funny. I was thinking about something like that too. I could recheck these trend lines. I mean, technically, let me see something. Just connecting the tops, baby. Just connecting the tops. They told me in these words, I just don't understand how you can make money in silver. 4-hour cup and handle. What, are you talking about this? Actually, now I'm curious. What was this? We go like there, maybe? Almost 64. All right, see a little trend line across those tops there. Damn, bro. Yeah, no, I saw the cup and handle, yeah. Yeah, this thing's gonna keep going. Fucking silver, baby. And what were they saying at the time, team? What were they saying at the time to me? Do you remember? Silver's not that exciting. Tech is on fire. What about this trending stock? What about this other stock that's up 3,000% already? Should I buy that? Nobody buys silver anymore. If I'm going to buy a metal, I'm going to buy gold. I'm not going to buy silver. I don't need to buy silver as a hedge. The market's absolutely raging. Everything's bullish. There is no volatility. Look at the fear index, right? Every freaking excuse in the book to not work smarter instead of harder. Right? Again, this is the one thing I love about YouTube, man. Was making videos for what? The last 3.5 years, bro, talking about all of this shit. And the only reason why it took so long is because we are in a fake, bullshit, overpumped market. And you guys see it in real time. As soon as this market gets quote-unquote real, I don't miss. So, this is why, again, back at 22, 24, 27, 30, 33 an ounce, I was saying silver, 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 silver. And now, people will come in and say, you still like silver? And I just saw my viewers spike up to 23, and then we just dropped to 15. So whoever joined and left, thanks for leaving. Because we know you're just a headache. We're sitting here talking about fucking greatness. We're sitting here talking about greatness in front of your eyes in real time coming to fruition. That's what I mean, man. If you don't get it, if you really don't understand what I'm doing here and what I'm bringing to the table, I'm sorry I can't help you. I'm sorry. There's only so much a man can do. And in my opinion, I am fucking killing it. Oh, I'm sorry. Unaliving it. Just last week, I bought more physical silver. Woo! Woo-hoo! Hey, Shades in the chat. How did literally all of the news other than kickoff saying nothing about metals all year long, but pumped at a Palantir and Nvidia. I'm telling you, man, it was nonsense. I kept saying it. And if we're trying to again, time a weekly put on something like a Palantir that's raging and trending, yeah, it's going to be difficult, right? But we knew, you have to understand the process, right? We try to aim small so we miss small, but at the same time, when we take some of these plays that might blatantly look incorrect, what you have to remember is, first of all, what looks incorrect is probably cheaper, right? Because they feel there's less probability of it happening. Then, if it does happen to happen, the reward outweighs all the other rewards. So that's why I say there's a method to my madness. And if you could, again, like trying to time the Palantir puts, that might not always work out. But knowing what we know, see, the good thing is, you didn't hear anyone saying they got sucked into Palantir, right? Take note of that. Has anyone in the Discord said, wow, I just got effed on Palantir. I just bought shares at $194. I haven't seen that. Which shows you I am better than the man to the left and the right of me. Because that is not the way they're doing this. Still here, and thank you again. And hello from the Open Move on SPY Puts. Hey! Hello! And good for you. Congratulations. I myself prefer silver over gold. Yes, well, I hate to talk doomsday, but I remember hearing years ago a lot of economists. I mean, there's a lot of people who just kind of gave their 2 cents, so to speak, on gold and silver, kind of on that topic. And they say time and time again that if for any reason we really do start to see, it's popping again as we speak. It's popping right now as we speak. But if we really start to devalue the dollar and we start moving more back towards like a barter system with each other, or we're simply using gold and silver coins more often as opposed to currency money, then you're going to see the leap in the value of silver is hands down going to outweigh the leap you may see in gold, right? So even like Lou just posted here, JP Morgan expects gold above 5,200 an ounce, right? Now, that's what, like a 25% move, we'll call it. Now, at the same time, you probably could see 3 to 4 times that in silver in the same window if that rise in gold comes to the market. Right? So if gold sees 25%, silver's probably going to see 50 to 100% move. Which means that trend line I drew before of 64 an ounce apparently now seems very conservative. And we may see like a clean, even like $75 to $80 an ounce. We may see a clean $75 to $80 an ounce. Nice round psychological level. Then it may calm down for a little bit. But I agree as well, whoever said it before. Is that Shrek? Yeah, that's Shrek. Yeah, silver to 100. I know you were saying silver to 100. I see it. I do see it. Which technically, right? We have to be real now. We have to look at it from all angles. So if silver goes to 100 an ounce, hypothetically, it of course will be good for you because you may own silver in your little digital account. In reality, it will be bad for you because it may destroy the shit out of the dollar or potentially even any other currency you may be using. So that's kind of the issue when we talk about these things. Because we all want to make money, and that's what my concern was when we kept pumping these markets. Right? Because I was, wow, what the hell just happened there? Because I was saying that if they continue to pump the markets and devalue the dollar, then yeah, we're going to have an S&P at, 10,000, and everyone's portfolio is going to be up. But at the same time, the dollar is going to be worthless, and it's going to cost, $14 for a loaf of bread. So, that's what I mean. It's good for you, I guess, but at the same time, you're kind of asking to get screwed. Yeah, this is a time where we get to be pleased. We're on the right side of the trade, but at the same time, stop dancing. People are getting hurt. No, for real. Silver rising is bad for everything. It's true. It's true. No, yeah, it has been held back. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's why I was so bullish on it, and that's why once we started seeing the climbs, once a lot of you started seeing, oh yeah, this guy, he knows what he's talking about. Silver's kind of holding up. While the markets are rocky today. Then all of a sudden, everyone started to believe, and then it just spread like wildfire. I mean, we have silver, again, still going as we speak. Potential ascending triangle. It's ready to pop higher. It's ready. Yep. 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 Right? And I want you for a second to sit there and just reflect on when they let this happen. Of all days throughout the whole year, I want you all to take a second and stop to realize not only what is happening, but when it is happening. Look at this random candle coming up here. Spiked it right back to that trend line. Look. Then we had the slight rejection. Brought it up. Bringing it down. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I really feel this market's supposed to be much lower. I really do believe that. Thing that bothers me. Reach an economic level. Needful to make commerce with the metal will fall. Yeah. People allowed it will hold it first, making deals. Yep, true. Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think about it as well. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but it is true. Unfortunately, we know that if we do have that kind of an issue economically, it's really going to get rough out there. Hey, it's Michael. So the writing on the wall. Started buying shares in Guanajuato Silver Company last May, and now here we go. Yeah, no, of course. Those silver miners always see a bump, right? What was the other stock? Like AG was one that I think used to be trending years ago. Honestly, I would just do SLV back in the day. That's what I always just personally said. Or physical silver, like you guys said. Bought some coins. But yeah, no, once we started to see kind of like the real value of silver start to unveil itself, everything across the board, like you said, you had the miner, it's raging, it's doing great. I've been trading AG and PAAS. Right, that was the other one, PAAS all year. Awesome. Again, obviously all of that is connected to the underlying security, but I'm just very glad that myself and a lot of you, as you're saying, saw the writing on the wall, and you guys were able to position yourselves. So I'm very happy to hear that, because again, usually something like that, as we were saying, isn't everyone's cup of tea. It's boring. Nobody looks at silver anymore. Right? So, like I always used to say, you have to swim against the stream. And I'm telling you, as crazy as you might seem in the moment, you may end up on top. S&P just flying to the highs of the day. I love the beaten down sectors. Yeah, man, it's true. It's true. And I know you showed up kind of recently, I believe, but that's why I was talking about Xerox, believe it or not. Having a 4% day, climbing back. Xerox, right? We had this premature break. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I might be early, but in my opinion, something's happening here. And again, they forgot about Nokia. People wanted to beat up Nokia. I was talking about the tightening in the triangle, the restructuring, and we have a breakout to $8. B&G, same thing. I believe we just caught it on the turnaround. Look at that. Look at all these red rocky quarters, and we timed the best quarter in a while. And look, you can see we have sideways channel, big breakout, back consolidating to fib, and we're climbing now. We're going to go to 5.5, in my opinion. You have to look where no one's looking. IBM as well. Yes, Marcel. Sirens coming by. Ton of info on Grok about big speculators in precious metal. Makes sense to know where the whales are migrating, if not where they live. SMCI has buyers coming in. Copper again, SCCO, phenomenal winner on this channel. Again, originally brought to you in like the 40s. That's why, like I said, sometimes I like to look where no one's looking, right? And something like SMCI. Based on the guidance, the increased demand, we know, right, the overall growth of the entire AI sector moving forward. We know that like 9 out of 10 of these companies are probably going to get more business, more orders, right? They're going to have to pick up some of the crumbs, some of the extra slack that kind of spills off the sides, right? So, I mean, they're all probably going to do well, right? But in the moment, actually, since really we've been talking about it, SMCI has been put through the ringer, right? And if you ask anyone, name me 1 or 2 tech stocks that you're extremely confident in, that you're definitely buying no matter what, I guarantee you they won't say SMCI. Meanwhile, in my opinion anyway, it's the one that has the most upside because it's been beaten up and put through the ringer. So that's why, man. Again, the success rate speaks for itself. And I'm doing it. Wow. And I'm doing it a little different than everyone else. Yeah, good call. Appreciate that quick update there, Mike. Yeah, nice volume, nice buyers coming into SMCI. Look at that bottom of the screen. Look at those big red bar, big green bars coming in just in the last 5-10 minutes of the day, spiking SMCI up from about 33 and a third to almost 39. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. In my opinion, this is in play. They're acting like it's not for a reason. Mr. Boat with Copper, CCJ Rio. Don't worry about it. There's always something else, right? Silva is still going. Yeah, I know. Market closed early today. I'll hang out maybe another 10-15 minutes though. Yeah, we jumped on for what? Only about an hour and a half, and we had almost 100 people come and go, even though they didn't stay. And we got 16 likes. Shout out to man Tate, of course. Hit you guys with the Oprah. Tossing out memberships. Sales funded all my prayer. Nice. What do you think about the VXX? Yeah, the VXX, again, of course, for those who don't know, is the volatility on the S&P 500. I mean, this chart is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, technically, right, you could see, this is a line, I know it's very hard to see, but here is a line from the bottom there, first week of April on the sell-off, coming up. See that? Touching the low right there, November 7, 25. That's cutting across. We had the break, the pop right back to it, the rejection. And then we climbed, and look, that's this cutting across. I know it's hard to see. Right? So that's this coming across. We got above. Look, you can see it tested. It held. Flash break. Down for a day. Right up above it. And then bouncing. Staying above it. Staying above it. Technically. See, this is what I mean. Realistically, we're supposed to be down. Technically, we're above that line. And you got your bullshit SPY key levels. Right? So, it's probably going up there. Which is only about a 50-point move, which could happen, Monday. So, I don't know what your expiration is, but I mean, technically, I really do believe we should pull back, but technically, if they continue SPY up because it's above these levels, then your VXX will go down. No, man. Like I said, I don't get it. That's what I mean. It's like we have a rough day or two, and then that's it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Telling you, can't be sustained. I'm telling you. Mentioned UEC in January in my Trump video. You can see we were a little early. This is where markets started to sell off a little bit. And then it just has been raging ever since, getting up to almost 18 a share. Uranium. Also, I know you guys like to use. I mean, they've all been doing very well. Again, this was back here. This was 5, beginning of the year, roughly. Dipped to 3. Hits 27. And what was the other one? LEU. Done very well. Again, we did our first video back here at sub 40. Stock goes to 464. Comes down, and you can see it's fighting. It's trying to get back to the moving average and to the line. I mean, where is it? 4 billion? It's actually not that crazy. They're not making much money. So it could, of course, pull back to a level like this. That would be a big drop. I mean, this is a big swinger, right? I mean, technically, it's down almost 50%. Did come down 50% technically from the highs. Can you talk about... Yeah, no, Xerox was a freaking behemoth back in the day. Xerox was steady. Every office had a Xerox machine. Here we had the growth in the 90s, our 2000 bubble. And then you could still see, though, just how flat it was holding. And now they've really beaten it up the last couple of years. But in my opinion, just like with Intel, just like with BlackBerry, I know we had people make some money on BlackBerry. People are still up on BlackBerry. It's that forgotten tech. It's that grandfather tech. I'm telling you. In my opinion, there's value here. But Xerox was a brand name back in the day, just like Kodak, right? Just like Kodak. Phenomenal, stable, good business. Paid you dividends the whole time. People loved it. Then we started to see the shift into the digital cameras. Now, basically, they kind of say it's kind of more for like the hardcore photographers, right? People who have their Nikon cameras, right? And they like to go to these far out places and, take a beautiful, nice picture of a landscape or a horizon. Those are Kodak's customers now. But I still say there's value there too. And that's why when I was talking about it, again, yeah, IBM, great example, right? It's like people talk about tech companies. It's like, oh, I'll buy Apple. Who the hell would buy IBM? Exactly. That's why there's value there. Don't make me buy it. All right, Killian, have a good weekend, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy it. But yeah, in my opinion, Xerox. In my opinion, Xerox. Again, it's obviously in a downtrend, right? It's been struggling, so you have to understand you may be dealing with some volatility here. But I'm telling you, man, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. I said it about Intel, they didn't believe me. I said it about IBM, they didn't believe me. I said you want AMD, right? You want the backup player. You don't want Nvidia. They didn't believe me. Time and time and time again. I got a knife on camera. I love to take a photograph. So mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Shout out Paul Simon. Your mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Yep. And I believe I just spoke about this, didn't I? Yeah, it was about 10 days ago, as we saw the break here. We saw the break, and again, we saw the retest back to this support level. And I said, I like Intel calls here. Then the next day on the 18th, I said, don't forget, Intel calls. I believe I mentioned it on stream too. Someone brought it up and I said, yeah, they'll probably bounce it up. It'll probably get back up here. You'll probably get back to 40, no problem. Grok, digital services, AI, IT, cybersecurity. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how. It's only a question of when, in my opinion. And of course, we have something like Sentinel-1, cybersecurity. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Oh, man. This has been quite a week. People are talking about this, they're talking about that. Meanwhile, silver just has itself a freaking 6% day the day after Thanksgiving on a half day when everyone's hungover and not paying attention. Oh, yeah, but it's real. Yeah, what do you mean it's fake? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. But yeah, I don't know if Jesse's still in here, but yeah, I know you were talking, I know you posted the chart on Intel and then the markets broke and we went lower, so you know, as we say, correct, technically, just early, just early. But again, that's why the fake pumping markets are dangerous. Because then you start to forget about fundamentals and economic data. You too, Lou, enjoy it. And then you strictly look at technicals, right? And you're like, well, the technicals are showing a breakup. So then you pile in. And then we get a random break. And you're just sitting there holding the bag. I need to buy a new mic also. If anyone has any ideas. Because I bought this, was it the Logitech Snowball mic, I think? And I mean, pretty good value, because, I thought every mic was like hundreds of dollars, so this was actually a pretty cheap mic. And it's actually very good. But when I was screaming and flipping out last week, it was it wasn't popping. I was just hitting some decibel level that the mic wasn't able to pick up. So I might have to buy like a better mic. If anybody knows about that stuff. Freaking Hershey, too. My goodness. I mean, it was at like 1 freaking 81 or something. I was like, oh, Hershey Puts. Thing's been freaking raging. I do still think we have a drop, though. So, that's why pretty much everything across the board, in my opinion, for the most part, you could probably get it at a cheaper price. Baby. Do a little brain teaser before we leave. Nah, forget it. I don't want to do that. Oh, jeez. Yeah, man, there's a lot of volatility positions you could take to protect yourself against a drop. VXX, VIXI, like you said, UVIX. Let's see how my old buddy CBOE is doing. 260. Woof. Yep. Did a video over there for you. Did a video back there for you. Yep, and now let's go back, go back. Oh, man. So, yeah, it was like here. Right in here was when I was pitching CBOE. As a broker, I was calling people up, pushing so hard for them to buy CBOE. Was I the best salesman? Not even close. I'm actually not that good at sales. I could do it, but I'm not that good at it. But as an advisor, as you can see, I am amazing. Oh, man. I really wish more people listened to me back in the day, man. But no use crying over spilled milk. There's a reason the windshield's bigger than the rearview mirror. Oh, man, I love this shit. Oh, baby. Silver gets to 56 and a half an ounce. Simply incredible. Well, we just hit the 2-hour mark. We had a short day. Coming off our turkey day. Everyone's freaking hungover. I am going to... I have no idea. I don't know. I need more coffee. I gotta take a shower. I don't know. I'm gonna go do that. I shouldn't really be bothered by you people this weekend, but of course, if you need me, I'm around. And I gotta see later. Is there any like DraftKings action? There any games on tonight? A little basketball, something, little hockey. It's funny, man. I know nothing about hockey. I did a couple of hockey lineups the other night, and they all won. Don't even know how. I was just sitting there blindly picking French Canadians. 56 and a half gold, silver, new high. But yeah, man, I was just picking frickin' French people. And I won. That's why. It's almost like the stock market sometimes. You find something interesting, but, like, the more you find out about it, like, the worse you do sometimes. All right, I'm done here. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I appreciate your support. Man, Tate, thanks again for the subs for everybody. And like I said, if you need me, I'll be around. Have a good weekend. Enjoy it. Get some R&R. And we get back to work. We got to have a strong December. And then, of course, we have the new year coming. Should technically be a good year. But again, I'm still expecting a dip before we pop. Should make it back on Monday. Awesome, awesome. Happy to have you. Yeah, enjoy the weekend. Get some R&R. And we will get back to work Monday. All right, guys.